Hello, Genesis Conference, and welcome to OneDay. I had so hoped we would be together. I know after not being able to be together for annual conference, a number of us were looking forward to the time when we could gather and be physically present with one another. I had been planning just some great times of worship and sort of catching our breath together, and workshops and speakers and videos and all different kinds of things that, as you saw in that last video, that one thing after another just started getting taken off the list. And a few weeks ago, when we recognized that with the rise in COVID, particularly as we were planning on bringing people in from all over the state, that it just wasn't wise to be gathering with that many people. When we began to realize that, I also realized that I didn't have the runway to be able to put together something like we did for annual conference with all the different mixed videos and everything else. So today is going to be a very stripped down version of OneDay. I'm thinking of it sort of like acoustic OneDay because that's the best I can do in thinking about it. What I've done is I've taken the different messages that I was going to use throughout OneDay, and then we were going to weave it together with other speakers and videos and everything else, but we've taken out all the extra stuff and it's just me, and I apologize that it's just me, but it's just the different things that I had to say to us as a conference, being interspersed by time in Zoom rooms with, if you're laity, time with some other lay people, and if you're a pastor, time in a Zoom room with your field superintendent. And I'm hoping that the time together, the time of discussion, will make up for a little bit of us not being able to be together, and will build good relationships and build good connections, and give you a little bit more time to think about some of the topics that I'm covering today than you would normally have perhaps in a very fast-paced OneDay. I am trusting the Lord will use this because it is 2020, and I think we all are just hungry to hear from Him and from one another. And so even though we can't physically gather together, I'm trusting that our virtual gatherings on Zoom will encourage us, challenge us, and bless us. So thank you for being here today. And I'm going to send you right away to your Zoom room so you can just introduce yourselves to the people who are also in that Zoom room. And then we'll be coming back for our first main session. Thanks.